I have a statement I'm going to read. Per the city charter section 4.01 in part, the term of office of members of council shall be for 4 years, beginning the first Monday of December next following their election. And they shall hold office until their successors are elected and qualified. So with that being said, 6 seats of council were filled at the last election on 11/7/23. The 6 terms start today. The 6 council members elect have no power or authority to initiate any action prior to the effective start date and taking the oath of office.
Now, can I point out that the charter had been amended, and when we filled out our petitions, it said that we took office December the 1st. And all of our petitions that we signed to get the electors to vote according to the election board, our term started December the 1st of 2023. Their charter section he's reading has been amended, and if you check with the election board, they and you can look on the election website right now, it said that all our terms start on December the 1st.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true. The 3 people that their terms didn't end until yesterday. That's straight from the Board of Elections right there.
That, according to the Board of Elections, when we went to the Board of Elections, we,
I'm just, and by the ballot, what the ballot shows too. So I'm just saying that 3 people still held their seats until as of yesterday because 6 people were running. They staggered them. 3 people, their terms expired at 11/30, and 3 don't expire until yesterday.
so you want to meet tomorrow night?
I'm just saying, I think that, I mean, I'm going to follow
Oh my God.
the legal recommendations.
So I do think Mr. Clement's point is correct about with respect to calling a special meeting. I have the oaths of office for anyone who needs. I can administer them now, tonight, and then we can, if council, this is up to council when to have the meeting, but as long as 24-hour notice is given after they've taken the oath, then the special meeting can be called.
So for 3 people that terms wouldn't have begun until effective today, they wouldn't have been able to be sworn in, taken the oath, and called a special meeting last week then?
Correct.
Okay, all right. Just trying to clarify.
I mean, that's the safest interpretation of the city charter. Also would be, you mentioned section 401, I think 403 also reinforces what Mr. Clement was.
This is 403.
403 is vacancies. And so what it's saying is when there's an appointment to a vacant seat, until the election of the successor, the appointee holds, but as soon as the successor is elected, then the successor takes that seat, but the successor again would need to take the oath of office before taking any official action on behalf of council.
All right, so can we take our oaths today?
Yes,
Well, just a second.
Yeah.
Me and Johnny both took our terms expired, and Nancy was already on council.
Right, but the way the vacancy provision in section 403 operates is even if it's the same person being elected to succeed yourself, it still
So
requires
go ahead and administer the oath, and then I'll make a motion that we have a meeting tomorrow night at 8 o'clock if we want to play these silly games.
Well, Mr. Smith, it's not a silly game, it's following that charter.
Yeah, well,
And the only way the charter can be changed is by a vote of the people.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
So go ahead and administer oath, and I'll make a motion. We have a meeting tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
So you got your certification certified at the Board of Elections, correct? But are you actually sworn into office? Does that mean they're sworn into office then?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, me and Johnny were sworn in.
What
on
is
this.
this paper here that I had? It's the oath of office. I had it notarized.
Okay,
Does that mean I'm sworn in?
if you took the oath of office signed by a notary, that constitutes
Okay,
it.
okay.
So I have it as well.
So then I only need to, and I don't know about, well, Mr. Clement was already here, and I don't know about Mr.
And
Booth.
this
He's not
is
here.
dated the 29th of November. So would that be,
Just go ahead and do it, John. Everybody just go ahead and do
Well,
it.
so the safer answer is going to be the oath of office should be administered as of the day you would be assuming the office.
okay.
So mine was on the first, so I'm good, so everybody else should get more resworn, except for me and Greg Clements.
Okay, mine was today. Mine was today, so I don't need to
So
do it
you're
again.
both fine
Then
then.
you're fine.
Okay.
So is it just,
I need to, and I guess Johnny would need to. and
I mean, just wanna.
Well, you guys ain't all do it, cause it'll come up in their name next time.
Okay.
So do you prefer to do it one at a time, or how would you like to do it?
It doesn't bother me, either way.
First one.
Go ahead. And you can go ahead and just read that.
Okay.
I'll read it and then you can repeat it. That way you, okay. Please raise your right hand. I state your name.
Jonathan Flowers,
Do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will
that I will
support the Constitution of the United States,
support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of
the
Ohio,
Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Charter and laws of the City of Nelsonville,
and
Ohio.
the Charter and law of the City of Nelsonville,
Not be influenced by any consideration
not be influenced by any consideration
except that of merit and fitness
except that of merit or fitness
in the appointment or discharge
in the appointment or discharge
of
of
employees.
employees,
Not make or authorize
not make or authorize
the expenditure of public money
the expenditure of public money
otherwise than for adequate consideration
otherwise than for adequate consideration
and efficient service
and efficient service
to the City of
to the
Nelsonville.
City of Nelsonville,
Faithfully, honestly, and impartially,
faithfully, honestly, and impartially,
in all other respects,
in all other respects,
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of my office
of
as,
my office
as member of council of the City of Nelsonville.
as a member of the council of the City of Nelsonville. Thank you, sir.
Did you keep a copy too?
Well,
In the past, the law director has kept a copy. We give a copy to
Sure.
Susan.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I just need to clear.
yeah, sure.
I can just make it on that.
Okay. Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I, Corey Taylor,
I, Corey Taylor,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will
that I will
support the Constitution of the United States,
support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Charter and laws of the City of Nelsonville.
and the Charter and laws of the City of Nelsonville.
Not be influenced by any consideration
Not be influenced by any consideration
except that of merit and fitness
except that of merit and fitness
in the appointment or discharge
in the appointment or discharge
of employees.
of employees.
Not make or authorize
Not make or authorize
the expenditure of public money
the expenditure of public money
otherwise than for adequate consideration
otherwise than for adequate consideration
and efficient service to the City of Nelsonville.
and efficient service to the City of Nelsonville.
Faithfully, honestly, and impartially,
Faithfully, honestly, and impartially,
in all other respects,
in all other respects,
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of my office
of my office
as member of council of the city of Nelsonville.
as member of council of the city of Nelsonville.
Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Mr. President, if I may inquire, we have an individual who is not here tonight, and will need to be sworn in. How does that stand this time?
So he can be sworn in prior to the next meeting, whether it's tomorrow night or whenever it is. And upon taking the oath, then he would be qualified to.
Should be same, should be corrected in the minutes then.
Do you want to call a meeting for tomorrow night, or you want us to go ahead and sign another notice for? It's gonna have to be at 8 o'clock tomorrow night because we need 24 hours.
I'll call a special meeting tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
All right,
Probably,
I was gonna say maybe 7:30, but you won't have enough time.
So,
no, I gotta get it to Bear. With the same agenda.
same agenda.
So I have a question about the agenda though, because I wasn't part of putting together, but, how are some of these topics going to be discussed when there's potential litigation?
Well, it's gonna be, I had hoped that we would be able to hire Jonathan tonight. And then Jonathan was going to be the attorney to discuss it with council.
Well, but we don't even have a recommendation to hire Jonathan from the city manager.
Yes, we do.
I have not received.
Well, he has offered to call in with his recommendation. I talked to him this morning, maybe right after you guys had been there. And I said, is Jonathan your recommendation? He said, yes. I said, if you need to call in, can you call in? And he said, yes. So,
Well, I do think any recommendation that the city manager makes should be conveyed to all members of council.
right, he was gonna call in.
So I have another,
And in writing.
I have another question too. Do all city council, current now existing city council members have emails? Because I didn't see everybody on this notice
No, they do
originally.
not.
I forwarded.
So we still need to have city council know, and who does the emails for city council members? Because
Well, you've been on here.
City manager.
I forwarded everything to Johnny and to Rita.
I was not
But
on.
you don't
the
have a
email
city of
team.
Email
I
email
was
address
not
yet?
on
Like
that
a
list of notices.
Arnwin?
Barrett took that out, you should have been
I
on.
was not on.
Quiet, please. Go ahead.
or
We just need one to talk about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure that they had their emails officially from the city on the city,
Would that not
servers,
have
which-
been the city manager's job, which he did not do?
Yes,
Yes.
it was,
And that was quite plain in his email.
yes.
This email that announced the meeting, you mean? Is that what you're referring to,
I'm
Don?
talking the one that he sent,
Oh, yeah, yes, I understand what you're saying. Yes, okay.
yes.
All right, so, you're right. You even said pass it along to other, so we don't have.
Mhm.
So, Mr. Flowers needs an email. Miss Wynn needs a,
When,
Miss Wynn needs an email.
I would think that'd be the city manager, correct?
Whoever's doing IT.
And then, so we need to let him know that they need, do you have a city of Nelsonville email yet?
I had one, but it was cold, so that I don't know, but, it's not been reactivated. But, what I suggest is that when in there, we just make sure that they have their current emails right now, so he can put the meeting notice out by 8 o'clock. So we need to be getting that to him. Do you have could you just change the Can you just sign that one and change the date so, or so we can get it to Bear? The 8 o'clock meeting for tomorrow? The guy that-
I wouldn't be signing any.
No, I was talking about Greg, so we can, he's calling the meeting, so we need to let the public information officer know that there's a meeting tomorrow at 8 o'clock, so they can alert the press. They have, per 121-22, they have a list of people that's requested to be.
If I may suggest, so that we're not rushing this, why don't we make it for Wednesday? Because we have a lot to happen, and to make it all happen tomorrow is gonna be difficult. We have to have a recommendation for Jonathan to be,
Well, we can,
and I don't wanna ram that through in one day. I think we should make it Wednesday.
And
Yes.
I did meet with the city manager last Thursday to discuss the possibility, but I have not presented to him any proposed contract, so I don't even have,
well, we need to work that out.
I don't even have anything to propose to council tonight.
Right.
What Wednesday would give me a little bit more time to work
I
on
think
that
Wednesday
paperwork.
Can we go? I got an appointment in Columbus at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. If we can go 7:30, that's probably all right. Is that all right?
I think we need to be careful here also because, this is not an official meeting and we don't want to violate the sunshine law. So I don't think we should have any more discussion tonight. Special meeting, we'll try to announce it for 7:30. We'll get our emails set up and have that
Nancy, can you make
conversation
that?
that way.
Pardon me?
You make 7:30 Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I believe we're done. Thank you.
Who's gonna make the meeting call? To there.
I will. Tomorrow.
If we do it tomorrow, will that give it enough time for everyone to have the appropriate notice?
For Wednesday,
I'm just asking.
I would assume so. I'll do it in the
Well,
morning.
they're talking about announcing it for Wednesday, not
Correct.
tomorrow.
Right. That should work. That's why we need more than 24 hours to figure it out.
I just need what I did. You've got a copy.
You made 3, one for you, one for Susan.
Lauren. For everyone that needs emails, I'll get a hold of Green Lights in the morning, and they'll set you guys up. Mary, what time do you usually?
Mine is, mine was.
I can't believe they got a sunshine law.
Have a good night, Dan.
Just don't sit on things.
Oh, I missed you signed it.
It'll be what it will be.
Actually, I emailed him.
It's 48 hours.
I can see a meeting tomorrow,
They just say,
but it really is to get the financial stuff to Rita and Dan.
the city manager said to let him know when to call in. He would call in and make
In writing.
I get you. You can see these, you get all.
It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
You know, I understand that you guys sit there raising hell.
Actually, no, but
Our conversation with them this morning is our conversation.
Well, you know
And
what?
how did you even know we were?
Well, there, you talk about discussing city business outside of the meeting.
I'm the president of council, I have the authority to do so.
No, you don't. Not with two people there. You got a majority of council, wanna talk about strict enforcement of the rules. You just mess up. And if you mess with the legislature, I'll go ahead and file the code ordinance and get rid of it. It's cost me $5,000 to do it. You can't rescind the residential. Well, I'm just saying.
You know, our last conversation, I never forget.
Yeah, you shouldn't.